something that you probably want to try getting in and out of first before buying the car. Now, when you look at the Miata next to the Elise, the Miata looks like, it looks like a minivan in size. It's much physically larger, but for a lot of people, it's still a challenging car to get in and out of. I'm about 5'10", 180, so I'm relatively average height and weight, and for me, it's relatively easy to get in and out of the car. But for folks who are different sizes and shapes, getting in and out of the Miata can be a challenge. So let's look at the way that I get in and out of the Miata, and we'll talk about, kind of the motions that you're gonna have to make to get in and out that are a little bit different than what you would have to do for a typical passenger car. So first, we will open the door all the way, and then I will place my right leg in all the way down. And at this point, I start to feel a little bit of strain in my thigh, and then I sort of twist and fall into the car. So for me, that's relatively easy to do, but if I were much larger or much taller, it would be a tighter squeeze to get in the car, and your knees will have to come up higher. And so depending on how athletic you are and how ambulatory you are, it can be a bit of a challenge to get in and out initially. You then have to bring up your left leg, and it's almost at your chest. I mean, you essentially have to bring it up as high as you can and then shift over to then be fully seated and looking forward. The seats have relatively tight bolstering, and for someone much larger than me, I could imagine it actually not being terribly comfortable. And so it's something to think about with the Miata. It's something that you probably want to try getting in and out of first before buying the car. Once you're inside, it's relatively easy, but still a bit of a stretch to grab the handle and pull it in. But once you're inside, it's a pretty comfortable place to be. Although even for me at 5'10" and around 180, it's still a pretty tight fit. So it's just something to think about if you're thinking about buying one of these cars.